you how to get this dough in.
I'd be wrong if I don't start it off real correct, man. You gotta start it off with one of the most legendary 2Ks, and that's 2K13. Now this game had a crazy glitch, man. I don't know if it was a mechanic, because I'm gonna do a video on mechanics, like the craziest mechanics, but anyway, I'm gonna just put it in the glitch category. I know y'all see it on the screen, the Euro step three-pointer, man. This shot was absolutely toxic. It didn't matter what you did. You can hit square, you could jump, you could put two defenders. They was greening it. It did not matter. It was going in like crazy. Like, it was just a ridiculous glitch, bro. Like, everybody and their mother was doing this glitch online. It was just toxic, man.
Make my vision so clear out the window now. Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Now, fast forward, man, 2 years later to one of the most fun, most legendary 2Ks of all time. NBA 2K15 had one of the most craziest glitches, if not the biggest glitch of all time, known as the demigod glitch, man. Otherly known as the stimulus package glitch, because that's what it was called back then in 2015. But anyway, man, basically, you would make a created player, make him 7'3", and you were able to transfer that created player and put that on your mycareer player. It was absolutely ridiculous. I remember when I tried to do it, I thought I had messed up my player. I was like a young boy at the time. It was like, I was so scared. You know, I thought I messed up my whole mycareer player. But anyway, basically, man, you were able to have every badge in the game, every animation, the sprite dunk packages. If you know, you know about those sprite dunk packages. But yeah, man, it was a crazy glitch. Everybody and their mother was out there, 7-3s, dribbling, step backs. It was wild, man. Just a wild, wild, wild year when it came to that demigod glitch, bro. Now, fast forward another 2 years later, as you can see on the screen, another fun 2K, NBA 2K17. Now, as you can see on the screen right now, this was one of the biggest issues with this game. The Paul George loading screen. If you know and you an OG, you already know. I don't have to say nothing. Y'all can see it on the screen already. Now, this loading screen would take forever, sometimes 20, 30 minutes. It was absolutely crazy. But if you did get past that, there was another glitch. Now, I don't know what you would call this glitch on your screen right here. I guess you could say stiff body glitch. No arms, I don't know what you would call this glitch on your screen, but this glitch would actually happen more than usual. Sometimes it would happen more than you would think, man, and it was pretty crazy. Like, your player was just floating in the air, your arms weren't moving, you were shooting the ball with your head. Just a crazy glitch, man. Absolutely crazy. Now, believe it or not, this game also had another glitch. This glitch was the box head glitch. I don't know if you want to call it, I guess you could call it box head glitch, I don't know, but it didn't only take form of a box, it would take different shapes and people would like run around with it. Now, everybody and their mother would try to avoid it. Well, I did at the time. I don't know about you guys, but I would always try to avoid players like this because they would do it on purpose, try to mess up the core. I would try to run away, but this glitch was absolutely annoying, absolutely just crazy. Now that I look at it, 17 did have some crazy glitches. Even though it was fun, it had some wild glitches. Now fast forward to the next year to the worst 2K. Nah, forget that. NBA 2K25 is the worst 2K. But to one of the worst 2Ks of all time, 2K18. Now, unless you were under a rock, the biggest glitch that year on 2K18 was the animation glitch. Now, this glitch was pretty crazy. Now, if you don't know how this glitch worked, basically, you would make a new player, upgrade a certain statistic or attribute. Like, for example, if you want to upgrade your dribbling, you can upgrade that, and then you can put those dribble moves on your big man. Yes, you heard me correctly. You can put those dribble moves on your big man, and you was moving around like you was Kyrie Irving. It was absolutely crazy. If you had a pure sharp, you was able to get contact dunks. This game was horrible, man. Let's get on to the next one, bro. I'm done with this. Now moving on to what some may call probably the last good 2K that we played. NBA 2K20 had some interesting glitches. Now the biggest glitch of 2K20 was the infamous badge glitch. Now I don't know about y'all, but I was stacking up with this badge glitch. If you guys don't know how it works, basically you would play the whole game, wait to the 10-second mark, you would save and quit, load back in, and you would go right back into the 10-second mark, and you would keep doing it over and over again. And your badges would just quadruple. It was crazy. It would just keep going up over and over, and you would get your badges in less than a day. And then I would go into the park, and some of my peoples would be like, yo, how did you get your badges? And I was doing this glitch, man. Another thing this game had was the invisible glitch. Now, this wasn't too prevalent, but basically what people would do is they would put on a certain gear in the store, and then you would literally be able to be invisible. This glitch was kind of weird. I remember seeing a few people do it. It was a little bit odd, you know what I'm saying? It was a little bit odd. People were just like trying to troll people doing it. It was just a weird glitch.
I look like I've been getting money, how reeking. You smell me, y'all ain't wealthy. Most of y'all just dress like it.
Now moving on to one of the worst 2Ks of all time, NBA 2K23. The biggest glitch of that year was the badge glitch and the core badge glitch. Basically, you would do the same thing you did in 2K20 when it came to the badge glitch. You'd wait till the last second, and then when the VC would pop up after you got your badge points, you would close app and redo it over and over again. And this was stacked so quickly, man. You know what I'm saying? I would get my badges quickly. I remember doing this glitch. I did it with a few builds, and I got so many badge points, man. It was absolutely broken. It was a pretty crazy glitch, and you get your core badges completed. It was a dope glitch. Now, on NBA 2K25, known to many as the worst 2K of all time. I'm not gonna lie, just looking at this trailer, I know this ain't got nothing to do with the video, but they played us. But anyway, the biggest glitch of 2K25 was obviously the Donna method glitch. Now, you would get your VC so high doing this glitch. I don't remember what you had to do. I didn't do the glitch, but I know some of my peoples did it. They would stack so much VC, like up to 1 million. They was making multiple players, and I ain't gonna lie, 2K needed to give us that because they was robbing us with all the VC prices. You know what I'm saying? So this was a get back. You know what I mean? This was a get back. Now, also, this game also has the latest glitch known as the torso glitch. Now, this glitch was also in NBA 2K15 as well. You guys probably seen that in the beginning of the video. And yeah, man. So I guess you would like go into the store and you would put on certain gear, similar to 2K20 with the invisible glitch, and you would have an invisible torso. Yeah, family, that is gonna do it for this video. That was some of the craziest glitches in NBA 2K history. If you guys made it to the end of this video, shout out to y'all, man. I love y'all. But you guys let me know in the comment section, what was some of the craziest glitches that you guys remember in 2K history? I know some of the OGs are gonna be in the comments about it, but I'm gonna catch you guys on the flip. Y'all stay safe, keep Christ first and foremost, and I'm gonna catch you on the flip, man. I'm out. Peace.